what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a powder foundation review. I love doing foundation reviews and getting in depth like crazy so that all of your questions could be answered in one video, in one go. So today I am testing out the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation in a powder foundation. And I'm super excited. The Infallible Fresh Wear is such a good foundation that when they came out with this powder foundation, I knew I had to get my hands on it. So I'm really excited to test it out for you guys. So this is how my reviews go if you're new. I test it out all day long. I bring you guys in very close, unfiltered, to see what my face actually looks like throughout the day. I will also swatch this next to other powder foundations that I have. I have a whole powder foundation playlist I will link up in an iCard. So we'll see how this shade matches me, and we'll also see what L'Oreal claims the foundation is supposed to do and if it actually does it. If that all sounds good to you, then hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, just give the like button a little bit of lovin's, and let's just get started. I got mine from Amazon. I will put the link down below. It came in like 2 days. I haven't seen it necessarily on Ulta's website or anything like that. I just found it on Amazon. I will link it below. So this is what they say. They say it covers like a liquid foundation, mattifies like a powder, it's waterproof, sweat, heat proof, no transfer, controls shine, suitable for oily skin. There are 16 natural matte shades, 24-hour, natural to buildable, full coverage. So I have the shade here, 180 Linen, which is a little bit too light for me. I probably should have gone one step darker. I'll take a note of that for next time because this one definitely is too light for me. I had to use a ton of bronzer. So yeah, I'll put the shade that I think I am, if you are a twinsy, down below. You can kind of see like my body. I'll put it down below. So we'll see how it works. If you want to be part of the live check-ins with you guys, I do that on my Insta stories over on Instagram. It's at Bondbeautyful. Go follow me there. Come say hi to me. I also started Family Fridays, where every single Friday I post and do a lot of stories about my family and about like my life, and that's the only time on my Instagram that I'll post a picture with like a lifestyle type of picture is on Family Fridays. So it's really exciting. So today, after you're done watching this video, go say hi to me on Instagram, and go check out my stories, and yeah, that'd be so awesome. I really want to see you guys over there like pronto. All right, let's just get started. We're going to swatch this next to other powder foundations that match me, and then we're going to start putting it on the face.
Okay, here we go. I know it's so hard to see, but hopefully you guys can see the color pretty well. So the first one there is the Infallible. The second one is a Super Stay Powder Foundation in 220 Natural Beige. The third one is a Celebration Foundation from It Cosmetics in Medium Tan. The next one is the Stay Naked The Fix Powder in 51 NN. And the last one is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin in Y355. So you can see how that first one is just so light. It's just too light.
So the shade that I got was Linen. Looks like this. I don't know if it's going to match, but hopefully it will. We can always bronze if we need to. And the primer I'm going to use is the CIATE. Is it CIATE or CIATE? You guys always tell me and I always forget. The Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. I will link everything below. You guys always tell me the name and I always forget. But I'm going to put this on. This concealer, this is the Rare Beauty concealer. Powder. Wow, today's going to be one of those days, I can tell already. One of those days where I can't even talk. Okay. Now that my concealer is done, I can go in with this color right here. The brush I'm using is this Tarte brush. I will link everything that I use down below for you guys. It's my favorite. I've tried several different brushes and this one's just so bomb. So I'm going to start with this side of the face and we're going to see how it goes. Ooh, this color matches my face, but not my body. Like my face is lighter than my body. I should have gone one darker. Okay, now I know for next time. But don't worry, we can still do something about that. Wow. This has a lot of coverage. Can you see the difference? I know I look like a ghost, you guys, but can you see the difference? I can barely see my little freckles there. Oh, wow. And it actually looks really smooth. I swatched this earlier and this was very, very, very soft. So it is very, like, the formula is very creamy. So honestly reminds me of like how the Urban Decay one felt. Just so creamy that it just surprised me. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with this, actually, surprisingly. I'm impressed. It is a lot of coverage, which is really good. It honestly glided over my pores really nicely. So I'm kind of feeling this powder. It looks really, really nice. We'll see how it looks after I put everything else on, and then I'll be back. All right, so I finished the rest of my makeup, and it's okay that I look a little bit powdery. It's totally cool because we are going to spray half the face. So I'm using my MAC Fix Plus, and I'm gonna spray this side of the face. So let's do that. Honestly, you guys, if you're thinking of using powder foundation, you should just use a spray after. It's just, that's what makes all the powders kind of mush together and really look like foundation rather than a powder foundation, if that makes any sense. It's a trick you should definitely use, but because some of you guys are stubborn and don't want to do that, I will show you how it looks with half sprayed and half not sprayed. It's on. I tried to bronze up as much as I possibly could, but it's definitely too light. I probably should have gone with one step darker, even though the one that's a little darker looked a little bit more pink, but I'll try to put whichever shade I think I am down below for you guys. So let's bring you guys in really close so you can see how it looks. Like I said, I sprayed this side of the face, so let's see how my foundation looks, shall we? It looks pretty dang good, actually. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. It is, I would say it's a high, medium, almost full coverage. Like it reminds me a lot of the Makeup Forever powder that you guys were begging me to do, like the coverage wise. I feel like it's almost full coverage. I probably could have built it up a little bit, but I do love the side that I sprayed. The other side doesn't look bad. It looks a tiny bit powdery, but not too bad, honestly, for the drugstore. I am very impressed at this point. Like it looks really good and really smooth. And I like that it also semi-smoothed over my pores as well. I don't have really bad pores, but powder does accentuate that, and it doesn't look too bad. I think it looks pretty, actually nice. So I'm excited. It's supposed to be sweat proof. It's supposed to last all day and be transfer proof. So we're gonna see if that's actually true. I will make sure to check in with you guys in natural lighting so you can see the color a little bit better. But I'll see you guys in the 5-hour mark, and we'll see how it looks then. Okay, so it's been definitely 5 hours. Let's show you what my face looks like now and kind of my thoughts on it. Basically, I'm impressed. I like the foundation. I love the side that I sprayed with setting spray. I think it looks really flawless, and it to me looks more like a liquid foundation. Like you can't tell it's a powder foundation. But this other side is not my favorite. I think that if you have dry skin, you're going to need to spray this foundation. I think that you should always spray a powder foundation. but mostly it's just like my forehead lines. So my forehead lines are pretty bad, and sometimes makeup can sink in there and make it look even worse. And that's what this powder foundation is doing to my lines. So I think that I didn't spray my forehead. I didn't spray it with setting spray. I think that if I would have sprayed it with setting spray, it would have looked a little bit different, and it wouldn't have sunk in there and looked so dry and really accentuated those lines. But honestly, I like it. This is the closest dupe to the Makeup Forever powder that I have found yet at the drugstore. It is so soft, so creamy. The coverage wise, it has a lot of coverage. So it makes me really excited. So far so good. Like, I like it. I think it looks nice, and I'm excited to see what it looks like later on in the day. So I am in natural lighting right now, so you can kind of see, I mean, my face in natural lighting. This foundation really does make me look really smooth. So I'll check back with you guys at the very end of the night, and we'll wear this for like 12 hours, if not more. It's been 15 hours since I first put on the foundation, and I'm impressed with the coverage. It's freaking amazing. It doesn't look like, I feel like it looks a lot glowier. I mean, you can see I'm talking right now. It looks way more glowier on this side where I did spray the face than it does on this side. I still though prefer it being sprayed. I think it just looks nicer. Tell me what you guys think down below in the comment section. Do you think that it looks better like the side that's sprayed or the side that's not sprayed? Let me know down below. And my forehead actually doesn't look that bad anymore. So I'm impressed, you guys. This is probably the most the best full coverage foundation from the drugstore so far. Like, I'm really excited. I like that the powder itself, the color, I feel like drugstore powders, the color tones aren't very good. Like, do you remember the Revolution review? If you haven't seen that one, I'll link it. If you haven't seen my powder foundation week playlist, I'll link it up in an iCard. You can go check that out. But basically, that foundation just was so like peachy pinky. I feel like these colors are a lot more natural, the shades, and look realistic. I like it. I like the foundation. I say for a drugstore foundation, it's a 10 out of 10. I seriously think it is so freaking good. I mean, you guys see yourself. Tell me what you guys think below. I think it's nice. I definitely want to get the color that matches me. I think this shade Linen would be a nice shade to go like underneath my eyes to set maybe my foundation, my concealer, and make it more full coverage under there. My eyes are all red. I'm so tired. But anyways, those are kind of my thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and hit that like button. And don't forget to go visit me on Instagram to see what's going on with me in my life, because today's Family Friday. Family Friday. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.